A few months ago, I realized something. Slipknot is freaking popular. So a while back, I was on Spotify and I just glanced at their profile for 1 freaking second and I saw 700 million and I'm like, really? And there it is. It's not just 100 million or 120 million. It's literally hundreds and millions. With this new revelation, I also realized, hey, in my podcast, the top episode is about Slipknot. And just a few months ago, my Instagram also blew up 350k views about Slipknot. And with this information, I was already gonna make a video about it because I never knew they were so popular. I assumed like, okay, maybe the top song is like Psychosocial, maybe 300 million, and then the rest is like 90 million or 85 or something. But my friends, these numbers are crazy. Slipknot has those pop influences, you know, the catchy chorus, but their screamo songs, that's like to normal people, it's freaking noise. Something with just mild shouting, all those normies are gonna call it noise, but let alone Slipknot, a lot of their songs are not just shouty, it's very aggressive. And just a few days ago, I was listening to People Equals Shit, I think it's that song, and the whole way through it's like screaming, and then the song structure is not really that typical. I could feel it's not like 8 bars and then they cut some bars here and there, you know? Which makes it even less accessible to the normal people, you know? Then I was thinking, with a song like this, how can it reach so many people? Because if AC/DC was already considered the devil's music, then this is like 100 times worse. And suddenly, it's okay and a lot of people listen to it. For example, Psychosocial, yeah, there's that catchy chorus, but that verse, if you let a Katy Perry fan listen to that, they'll think it's noise. Same thing with Wait and Bleed, the verse is just screaming, but it has a lot of freaking streams. They're almost at the same league with Metallica and Avenged Sevenfold. But Slipknot has way more screaming, you know? How can it reach so many people? Didn't people not like this type of music? This is even more screamo and more heavier, more aggressive than all of those typical metal bands. Is it because of the branding, they have good logos? Because, you know, Spotify is full of those, oh, chill indie beats playlist type of people. And then just 2 days ago, I realized, how much streams does Megadeth have? Which makes it even more sad. Look at this. This is what I expected Slipknot to have. Dave Mustaine, he can actually sing, you know, if he wants to. But if you gave a normie Megadeth or Slipknot, I'm sure most of them would choose Megadeth. Because mainly of the vocals, no screaming and better singing. Because it's very common for you to like a song or dislike it based on the vocals alone. Because it's so interesting, Megadeth is directly behind Metallica, one of the biggest bands ever. They don't have screaming, they also have the pop influenced choruses, but somehow they're so below Slipknot. But then I realized, oh, Megadeth songs, their song structure is even worse than Slipknot. I think maybe that's one of the main factors, because their songs are not really that straightforward in terms of song structure. I'm sure normies would prefer Dave Mustaine's goblin, hello me type of singing, preferred to rah 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 of Slipknot. Or is it because Slipknot is more interesting, they have 9 members, they have masks, but Megadeth doesn't have those pentagram things or dark stuff, which makes them more accessible to the normal person, but Slipknot, maybe they're more darker and edgier and that's why people like them? Is it because Slipknot cites better songs, the length is shorter? I have no clue, but the sheer fact that I never knew that they were this big to the masses is just so mind-blowing. It's also really motivating. If a band that can rah 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 like that for a lot of their songs can get this famous, then it's a big motivator. But you know, I'm not claiming every band that does screamo can make it big like this. But yeah, it's overall very interesting. So leave your comments down below, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.